Hi, I'm Brittany Noelle, and I'm going to be your Sunny instructor for today. Today I'm going to be taking you through a strength workout using your row and ride. So for me, I have my row and ride Pro, and it uses hydraulics to make the tension increase. You might have one with bands. So with this workout, we are doing an emphasis on strength. So you do want to make sure that you pick a resistance that's going to challenge you. So whether that means you're going to be turning your knob to increase the resistance or changing your bands, just keep in mind how you can make the resistance increase for yourself depending on the exercise that we're going to be doing. Now we are going to be doing a little bit of a circuit style strength training workout. So I'll let you know exactly what exercises we're going to be doing, how many reps, and how you should feel throughout this workout. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, first we're gonna go ahead and loosen up the shoulders so that we are prepared for the work that we're gonna do. So I just want you to go ahead, do a couple of arm circles, open up nice and wide here, get those big, large circles going. Really starting to get some mobility in through the shoulders, and we're just gonna hit the reverse and open it up towards the back. Nice big strokes here. Good, then go ahead and cross one arm across your body, pull into there, get a nice stretch. You should feel it towards the back of your body. And then open up, other side. Nice gentle pull, stretching things out. And we're gonna get your shoulder blades working, so I just want you to put your hands out in front, pretend like they're on a wall. We're gonna draw those shoulder blades together in the back, then press against that wall. So we're gonna draw your shoulder blades together in the back, let them kiss together, and then press the hands forward, press into that wall. And we're gonna do that about 3 more times. Awesome, okay. Go ahead and shake that out. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of a quad stretch here. Just go ahead and pull, stretching out the front of your legs. I like to go ahead and have one hand on my row and ride just for some extra stability. Go ahead and set that down. And other side. You're just gonna make a little turn, no worries. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and do some body weight squats. So I'm gonna face away from my row and ride, have my feet hips width apart, squat down, tap your butt to our little seat here, and come back up. We're gonna do 10 of these. Excellent. All right, go ahead and shake it out. All right, as I mentioned, we're gonna be using the row and ride to be building strength, okay? So you do wanna be able to find resistances that are going to challenge you so that we can build our strength, okay? The way that strength workouts work is that we are gonna be focusing on lower reps, but really pushing heavier amounts of resistance so that overall you can become stronger, help to increase your overall muscle mass, which will help to contribute to that toned look that you might be going for, okay? So, like I said, we're gonna be doing a circuit style workout. So we're gonna be going through 4 exercises. I will let you know how to do each one of those exercises, and we're gonna be doing each one of those exercises for about 12 reps. So the first exercise we're gonna do is gonna be deadlift. So what I want you to do is pick a nice heavy resistance, so a resistance that again feels heavy to you. So I have my row and ride up to a 12 right now. What I want you to do is I want you to just go ahead and place your toes on the back end of your row and ride, and then you're gonna hinge at the hips, have your back flat, grab the seat here, you're gonna come up, and you're gonna squeeze your glutes at the top. So we're gonna lower that back down, keeping the back flat, hinging at the hips, sticking our butt out, and then we're gonna come up, squeeze the glutes at the top, okay? We're gonna do 12 of those, 12 deadlifts. So that's gonna be our deadlift. Then we're gonna do a single arm row. So for this, I'm gonna bring my resistance down just a little bit. I'm gonna put mine over at a 4, but again, find a resistance that again is challenging for you. You should feel as if you're having to work throughout the entire motion. You shouldn't feel like the movement should be quick. It should take you a little bit of a time to get there. So we're gonna do a bent over row. Again, we're gonna find that nice bent over position, hip hinge position. One foot will be on your row and ride. Then you're gonna just go ahead and grab your seat here. You're gonna keep your back flat and you're gonna row up, squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back, drawing your belly button into your spine, keeping your core engaged as you do this, and neck neutral. So that's gonna be your row. Then we're gonna transition into an incline chest press. So you're gonna come down here. I'm gonna keep that resistance still at a moderate resistance for me. We're gonna have our thighs on top of our row and ride, and you're gonna sit up nice and tall, have the feet a little bit wider, and you're just gonna press this up towards the sky. Again, we're aiming to work our chest and our triceps here as we push. So that's gonna be your incline chest press. And then last but not least, we are going to increase the resistance on our row and ride. I'm gonna put it at the maximum resistance that I can do, and we're gonna actually go ahead and do our row and ride. So you're gonna get set up, and we're gonna just do 12 reps here, squeezing the glutes at the top, focusing on pushing in, digging in, squeezing with those glutes, activating the legs, okay? So we're gonna step off, and we will go ahead and get started. So we're gonna do about 12 repetitions of everything. We're gonna start off with our deadlift. So again, gonna go ahead and make sure that I have maximum resistance on here because our legs are strong, so we really wanna be challenging them. Hinge at the hips, we're gonna do our deadlifts, 12. Again, don't rush the movement, squeeze the glutes at the top. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings as you come back down. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Remember, we're doing 12. I am not a very good counter, so make sure you don't cheat yourself on these reps. Also, make sure that you're not jerking the machine up. You want a nice, smooth deadlift, nice, smooth contraction at the top. Last one, hips all the way forward, squeeze those glutes, and come back down. Now, I'm going to, while I'm here, bring it down to a moderate resistance. We're gonna turn around, get into that row position, one foot on your row and ride, hinge at the hips. I just like to have my other hand kind of hanging out here. Back flat, row up, squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. We're again trying to increase the strength in our upper back here, while also working our arms. Draw the belly button into the spine. Remember, nice, slow, controlled reps. We're gonna do 12 on each side. Keep the neck neutral. Last one. Excellent. Okay, now we're gonna walk to the other side of our row and ride here. Do the exact same thing, opposite side, hinge at the hips, grab the outside of the seat. Draw the belly button into the spine to keep your core engaged. Remember, you should feel like you have a good amount of resistance on your seat here, really activating those muscles in your back. Squeeze in the back. We've got 2 more. Last one. All right. Let's go ahead and carefully get on the ground. Again, I'm gonna keep my resistance the same for my incline chest press. Have the feet a little bit wider than hips width apart, just so that you're minding your pedals here. Sit up really nice and tall. Act like there's a string attached to the top of the ceiling that's making you be really upright. And you're gonna press up, bring it in. Inhale, exhale, push. Remember, nice fluid motions. You'll even feel your core activate as you press up because you're helping to power that motion with your core. 2 more. Last one. Up nice and tall. Excellent, okay? We're gonna go ahead, get up off the ground the best way that you can. We're gonna increase our resistance. We're gonna go ahead and row and ride. So go ahead and get on your machine. Again, we wanna have maximum resistance here so we can really challenge our legs, really dig in with the heels, row into the body. Remember, this is not about speed, it's about being able to maintain your form and get really good repetitions in. You should feel like by the time you get to 12, you wouldn't be able to do about 2 extra reps, okay? So you should have a resistance that feels like by the time you're at this point, when you have 2 left, you could only maybe do 2 or 3 more. And relax. So step off. Okay. Now, this is a circuit, so we're not gonna be taking large rests in between each round because you're getting enough rest as we transition from one exercise to the next. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight into deadlifts here. So again, we're gonna do 12 reps, keeping it at that same heavy resistance. Our legs are strong, so we wanna make sure that we are pushing it. So make sure to have those feet on your row and ride so that you can keep some weight in the machine. Hinge at the hips, Come up and squeeze. Remember, nice fluid motions. You should feel a good stretch in the hamstring on the way down. And squeeze the glutes on the way up. Keep the core engaged, neck neutral. Remember, we're doing 12 total. Nice, slow, controlled. Keep the weight in your heels. Last one. Excellent. Decrease your resistance to a nice moderate number. Probably in the middle of what you're able to do, since your arms are going to be just a little bit less strong than the legs. I'm going to go ahead and hinge at the hips, get in this rowing position. You might need to adjust your foot just to make sure that your seat doesn't come in contact with your body. No worries if you need to. Remember, we're doing 12. Last two. Excellent. Go ahead and switch sides. Come to your other side of your own ride. Hinge at the hips, get in position. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. Remember, we're looking for nice, fluid motions here. Make sure that you're breathing. Last two. And awesome. So between these rows and the chest presses that we're doing here, you're gonna have really nice sculpted arms as a result. So again, don't be afraid to increase the weight. It should be challenging. You don't want to be using light weight here. Challenge yourself, put an extra band on, turn that knob. You want to be feeling resistance as you do this in order to have the effect of building strength, which is what we want. Okay, so sit up really tall. Go ahead and do our chest presses here. We're halfway done. Remember, make sure that you're going nice, slow, controlled. Pause at the top if you'd like to. Don't rush the movement. For this exercise, really helpful when you go ahead and breathe out. We're gonna go ahead and stand up. Again, stand up in whatever way works best for you. Make sure that you increase that resistance all the way before we go back to rowing and riding. So we're gonna get on our machine here. And we're gonna go ahead and squat down. Dig in with our heels, pull into our body. Squeeze those glutes to the top. Focus on your form. Keep that core engaged. We got two left. I really like to really sit into the squat here and pull. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and step off. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into round 3. Now again, we're gonna be doing 4 rounds, again, to just really promote building that strength, really giving your body the ability to start to break down those muscles, rebuild them back stronger, to help us, again, to have that more lean, toned look that you might be going for. So we're gonna go ahead and transition into our deadlifts here. So again, toes on the machine, make sure that you're using a nice heavy weight, okay? Go ahead and hinge at the hips. We're gonna do 12. Keep your neck neutral. That just means not looking up, not looking down, just looking straight ahead. Two more. Last one coming up. Excellent. Okay, go ahead and decrease that resistance. And we're gonna do our upper body. Now again, don't be afraid to use a little extra weight, okay? There's a lot of the times, more specifically talking to people who are new to weight training, you might think that by increasing the resistance, you might be contributing to you having a more bulky look. That is not true. You want to increase your weight so that you're able to build more strength, which will be more effective. So just because you're adding more weight, it doesn't mean all of a sudden you're gonna turn into the Hulk. It's really, really, really difficult for you to be able to build a lot of muscle in terms of the size and to look aesthetically large. So do not be afraid to, again, put some resistance on here for these upper body exercises. It's not all of a sudden just going to make you get large or bulky. It's just gonna help you to develop that strength, help with your posture, help with, again, having that overall toned look that you might be going for, okay? Switch to the other side. The reason why we picked nice low reps here is, again, because you should be feeling like there's enough resistance on here that you really can't do more than about 12 to 15 reps. If you feel like you can do more reps than that, then you don't have enough resistance, okay? And again, don't be afraid to add some extra resistance in there. And stop. And I know that this is going to be a little bit different of a way that you might be using your row and ride. So again, introducing these strength exercises might feel a little strange at first, but the more you do this, the more your body gets adapted to it. You're really going to start to see those positive changes happening in your body, feeling that overall strength, and helping your body to get adjusted to these more strength-based workouts. Make sure that you're exhaling on the way up. Last two. And relax. Okay, go ahead and hop up. By hop, I mean slowly come up to your feet. Okay, increase the resistance. Again, the more resistance we have here, the more that we're really gonna be able to challenge our legs, get some good strength built in there. Tone up those legs a little more and create more power for ourselves. Two more. Last one. Excellent. Okay, we're coming up to our fourth and final set here. So we're gonna go ahead and hop off, jump back into those deadlifts. Okay, toes on, hinge at the hips, up and squeeze. Now this is your final round. So again, if you were being a little conservative on how much resistance you put on your machine, this is a great time to make some readjustments. Again, really make sure that you are challenging yourself with the amount of resistance that you're using. We've got two more. Okay. I'm gonna change my resistance to the appropriate amount for doing my upper body exercises. Again, really challenging myself here. Encourage you to do the same. The benefits of strength training, there are a few. So on top of you building more muscle, which is gonna help you, again, feel stronger and to actually be able to do things that require more strength, you're also gonna be able to see effects in how your metabolism works, because if you have more muscle in your body, then your metabolism works a little bit faster, which will help you with your fat loss and weight loss goals if that is your goal. Switch sides. So strength training is great for, again, helping your body move better, more efficiently, helping you out with those cardio workouts if you are someone who prefers more cardio-based workouts. So it's really a win-win when you take the time to build up your strength. Two more. Excellent. And we're gonna come down to to the ground for a chest press again. Again, as you get more tired, I know that this is the 4th round. Things might start to be feeling heavy. I know you really challenge yourself by adding extra resistance this time. So just make sure that as we start to get into these last few reps, you're still maintaining your form, you're still paying attention to your breath. Again, I might get a little dodgy with the counting, so hold yourself accountable to getting those 12 repetitions done. Last 2. Excellent. All right, go ahead and get up best you can. Crank up that resistance. We're gonna go for one more row and ride. Okay. And squat down, squeeze the glutes of the top row into the body. Remember, it's not the speed that we're looking for here, it's how much you're able to get that time under tension, really feeling those glutes working against those bands or against that hydraulic system. Make sure you're breathing. Last 2. Excellent, okay. Go ahead and get off. And we're just gonna do a little cool down here. Just go ahead and shake it out. Cross one leg over, cross one arm over the other. It'd be really hard to cross one leg over in this position. Shake it out, other side. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Reach up to the sky, do a nice side body bend. Inhale, exhale. Shake it out, other side. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and grab your bike, go ahead and grab your row and ride. Give yourself a nice little quad stretch here. And same thing, other side. Now hold on. If you want to stretch out those hamstrings, you could also just step to the back, reach down, inhale, exhale, breathe. Awesome, awesome, awesome work. Go ahead and shake it out. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me for this strength workout today. I had a blast training you. Again, my name is Brittany Noelle, and I'll see you in the next workout. Bye for now.